So a couple of months ago, way back in summer when you could actually go outside without putting on 2 hoodies and a jacket, I remember I was out with my friends and we were just cycling through a forest that has led to a lake that's near in our hometown, right? And as we were on this path, as we were making our way towards the lake, we noticed that on our left side, there was an abandoned bridge that was inside of this forest, right? So imagine this, it's like a bridge that has like covered with graffitis, with grass, with mud, dirt, all of it, right? It looked pretty cool, don't lie to you. But one thing we noticed on that bridge is that at the top of it, there were around 2 or 3 guys sitting. Now they were pretty far away, right? So for us to say something to them, we would either have to walk up or just yell something, right? And as we noticed these guys, I just turn around to my friend and I just tell him, I dare you to say something. Because the thing is, right, me and my friends, we just love like challenging each other with silly stuff like this, right? And because obviously I'm the most socially confident guy in the room, and I'm saying this like this because I know they're gonna watch it. I challenge my friend to tell him, yo, how about you actually yell something to these guys? Now he looks at me and he's like, I don't know. And I was like, just do it. And then he actually says something like, yo, what's up guys? Low-key, I don't remember what he yelled, but I remember whatever he said to them, that provoked the guys who were sitting up there, right? Suddenly one of them got up and he was like looking at our direction and he literally yelled back something in the lines of, yeah, come over and talk to us. And in that moment, I swear, me and my 2 other friends, we hopped on our bike and we just got the shit out of here, right? And the beauty of this story is that stories like this in particular, they're just so fun. Mainly because there's the competition part, right? Me and my friends, we love to compete over silly stuff like this, right? To prove who's the bigger man or not. And this type of mindset can genuinely get you so far in the entirety of life. Not just social skills, right? But social skills in particular are a very, very, very good thing to exercise with this method, right? Because you can just tell your friend, oh, I dare you to walk up to this person. I dare you to walk up to that. And if they're actually going to do it back to you, you know, I don't want you to be just an annoying guy giving people orders. If you two are actually going to shake hands and start challenging each other like that, it'll be so fun. Trust me. First things first, it'll be fun as hell. Second thing, you will develop your social skills a lot. Because speaking to strangers is one of the most common fears nowadays. Public speaking in general is a fear that's bigger than death. I didn't make that shit up. You can go Google it right now. It's a genuine fact. But one thing you need to keep in mind, the people who are actually able to push through that fear and develop their social skills, develop their confidence, not just sit in their room all day, sit on their little phones, TikToks and shit. The people who actually go out of their way to improve, real improve, not just go to the gym twice a week and call that self-improvement. Trust me, the difference will be so significant, because the issue nowadays is that most people, they just copy and paste the habits that Hamza and all the other guys told them to do, and they don't actually look at the things that they need to improve. Because we are different. We're completely different. You and I, whilst we can definitely relate to each other here, as you can clearly tell because I've been holding your attention for a solid 4 minutes, 3 minutes, whilst we are definitely similar, and we have some correlatabilities, I don't know if that's a word, we're not the same. And when we both started self-improvement, you can be on your beginning right now. I'm already around 2 years in. We started off from completely different positions. And for you to do the exact same things that I did wouldn't necessarily work out. It's like we were both given a math test with different answers to the task, but the format is the same, right? Like both and yet you both fuck. No cuts. Just shake hands on that. Both you and me were given a math test. The tasks are pretty much the same, but the answers are different. I can explain to you how to solve the task, but I can't give you the answer because my answers are going to be different. It's the exact same thing with self-improvement. I can give you all of the habits. I can tell you to go lift weights, martial arts, do this, do that. But if your fears are completely different than mine, then there's no point in you I don't know, practicing hiking because you're not afraid of heights. So it's a dumb example, right? But you get the point. That's what most people do nowadays. They just copy and paste habits that Hamza put out instead of working on what they need to do. And trust me, social skills are one of the most common fear nowadays. I won't lie to you. It's not like I have 100% cured mind. No, I still get that adrenaline spike when I speak to people sometimes. But it's that adrenaline spike that I'm actually chasing after. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is what actually develops it and makes it bigger. Not just, ooh, my little self-improvement videos. Fuck that. Fuck that. And the example that I've given in the beginning, wonderful exercise for that. Just trust me, next time you're gonna go out with your friends, just challenge each other to do something funny with strangers, right? Of course, don't harass people or anything. I'm not trying to be weird, as I just said. But just like dare your friend to walk up to a person on the street and ask him something silly. Trust me, that shit works. That shit, like in a weird way, silly exercises like this actually help your confidence a lot. Because you're getting more confident with speaking to new people. And I was going to tell you one more quick story to back that up. Because one time I was with my friend and we took a train to a town that's relatively far away. Talking a solid 60 to 80 kilometers, right? I'm not really sure. But as we were in this town and we were seeing this, we're at this hill, right? And the hill kind of had like the sightseeing spot. And there was like this scope attached where you could like zoom into things. And I remember as I was zooming in, I found that there was sleds. Is that what they're called? The thing that you slide on in winter, right? That's made out of wood. Yeah, it's sleds. We literally found sleds in a bush that was right next to a lake. So me and my friend looked at each other. You already know what we're doing. We went to that lake. We found the bush. We picked up those sleds. We found them in October, by the way. This was back when the weather was actually fine. We picked them up, we look at them, they're like literally in perfect condition. We just saw them barely sticking out of that bush. And what we did is that we took it and we took turns on trying to sell it to strangers. We were walking through this town with literally a pair of sleds and each one of us would like walk up to a stranger and just ask, "Hello, my friend. Would you like to purchase this pair of sleds over here in the middle of October when it's still 20 degrees Celsius outside?" And most of the time it would end with a no, but the no is actually what we wanted, right? I mean, if they bought the sleds, that's like literally impossible, right? Nobody would do that, but most of the time they would say no. And this rejection is what we actually wanted, right? Because sometimes, it would be like a downright no, reasonable, right? And that no would just make the awkwardness of the whole situation so much higher. And the cringe is what you're actually chasing. In a weird way, the cringe is what will actually set you up for a better future, right? That's what actually improves your confidence, stepping outside of it. But the best part is that there would be still a lot of people who would actually laugh with us, right? They would still make this into an even bigger joke. And the best part about all this, you'll have so many great stories to tell if you do stuff like this. Trust me, I just gave you like 2 already in a single video. Think of just how many you could be having if you went on an adventure like this every weekend. If instead of playing video games with your friends or doing some other bullshit task, you would actually go out and do something sick like this. Adventures, like socializing. This is the way you should spend your time with your friends. Trust me on that. It's wonderful, right? But I feel like I'm kind of yapping at this point, so I don't want to waste your time. If you want to talk to me directly, whilst hanging around the absolute best community we have on the entire internet, join the Discord server. Trust me, you will get multiple opportunities to talk to me and to the tribe, whether if that's for our weekly calls or just texting to each other. We're pretty active. Yeah, I won't waste any of your time. You can click all the links if you want to. You can click the subscribe button if you want to. One quick thing, comment the word calculator. Comment the word calculator and follow my Instagram if you want to. I don't post anything there, but nothing YouTube related. It's just my pictures. But yeah, take care.